Hello everyone, it's Ate Maylene again of Life Simplified by Mai. Today is another episode of Financial Friday. And let me take you with us to do some errands. We will go for car wash, have breakfast with my husband, and check out Momo Japan Living to get some household items. Last week, I was watching Chelsea of the Financial Diet, and she discussed some responsible financial decisions that are actually costing us more money than we realize. It made me think of those things that made such statement true for me. And here are my realizations. Minimalism isn't just about having less stuff, living in a tiny space, or adopting a certain aesthetic. It's honestly not about saving money either, although there's so much I no longer buy now that I do save a lot of money on as a minimalist. At its core, minimalism is about finding happiness and joy in your everyday life by only surrounding yourself with things that bring a sense of joy and peace. When you remove the clutter from your space, it helps to do the same in your mind as well. Minimalism also helps me teach my children not to be materialistic. Without the burden of excess, you can focus on people and experiences. Although saving money and practicing frugal living is a responsible trait to have, there are a few responsible financial decisions that may actually be costing us more money than we realize. Let me share with you a few of them. Number 1. Signing up for gym membership or subscribing to health or weight loss products. I was guilty of this one. I have wasted hundreds and hundreds of money in gym membership that I never really ended up using. At that time, I was just happy with the idea that I am on my way to losing weight. I have spent thousands of money on health and weight loss supplement subscription. I even became a distributor at one point and never really achieved my goal. At that time, I thought I was being responsible and doing the right thing until I realized that gym membership and supplements are just tools. Mostly, it is about our mindset. So now, instead of signing up for a gym membership, I am developing a mindset to do regular home exercise consistently for at least 6 months before I reward myself for a gym membership again. Instead of signing up for a weight loss supplement subscription, I try to be more mindful of what I eat while adopting the same principle that I learned from my previous subscriptions. Number 2. Buying things in bulk. My kids eat cereals once in a while, my daughter bakes once in a while, and because bulk items cost so much cheaper than buying smaller packages, I thought it's a responsible decision to buy them in bulk. Bad decision. My kids never really like cereals that much, and my daughter bakes only when she felt like it. I ended up tossing away boxes and boxes and packages of cereals and baking ingredients, salsa, condiments in bigger packages, which ended up being a waste of money. We prefer to eat traditional Filipino food that requires fresh ingredients, and those are the ones I stock up on and keep in the fridge and spice cabinets. The only thing we buy in bulk now are meats, which we might start staying away from slowly in 2021. Number 3. Buying things on sale but actually don't need it. Before you dismiss this idea, hear me out. Sales are designed to make you buy things you don't need because we are visual creatures. An on-sale sign triggers an emotional response. We believe we are getting some sort of a deal, right? So it just makes sense for you to get it. This prevents us from properly evaluating the product. This is why you should stop reacting on sales. By reacting, I mean buying. While it's possible to get a favorable deal for something you truly need, the vast majority of on-sale purchases are spontaneous and not intentional. Consequently, the easiest way to fight a fictitious need is to avoid fabricated buying arguments. In essence, sales. Always remember that if you buy something with a discount, you still buy it. As lots of minimalists say, if you stop buying things on sale, they will be 100% off. Number 4, buying and using older and smaller vehicles. We have 2 vehicles, an old Honda Civic, which is very cost efficient when it comes to fuel, and a not so new V6 Toyota Sienna. Because of the pandemic, we thought it would be more practical to use the Honda Civic and just keep the Toyota Sienna for now to save money on insurance and gas. Our Honda Civic has a few minor issues which required some repairs. 200 here, 100 there. Lately, we just spent $320, and after 2 days, it's now required to have an engine change, and we are now looking at another $2,000. We tried saving on gas by opting to use the older vehicle and end up costing way more money should we decided to use the van, which is in a perfect condition. Lesson learned: when it comes to vehicles, especially here in North America, reliability of the vehicle is more important than crunching the numbers on how much gas it would consume. Go for the newer one. That will not let you down. Number 5, using credit card for points and ending up carrying a lot of debt. I mean, don't get me wrong, credit cards are great if you are good at handling it. But if you are already carrying a balance in your credit card because you are so happy seeing the number of points you have accumulated to get your free gas, think twice. You are still better off using cash and tucking that credit card away rather than accumulating more points and in the long run digging a deeper debt hole for yourself. The interest cost is way more than the points you will earn. Number 6, buying a home with borrowed down payment. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I advocate against buying a home using borrowed down payment. I have already explained the costs, and all I can say is, ultimately, the first time that you are ready for home ownership is when you have your down payment saved up. If not, it just means you are not ready yet, plain and simple. The main goal of home ownership is for investment, and that means working on the right foundation and setting yourself up for home ownership success. There is great reward when you devise the right plan and is willing to wait for the proper time. So those are the realizations that I have made. Sometimes we just think that we are making the right decision and responsible decisions when it comes to finances, but we're not realizing that these decisions actually end up costing us way more money than we realize. I hope you learned something from this video. If you haven't, please do subscribe to my channel for more. And please give this video a like if you find it helpful. And also share it with your friends and family. So thank you so much once again for listening and watching. And I will see you again on Monday for another Minimalist Monday episode. Have a great weekend, everyone. Goodbye for now.